What made you think of this?
So, actually, Rory from New Rory and Maul
Okay,
podcast.
okay.
So he recently tweeted after J. Cole put up. We actually talked about this before. How it's weird that
Oh, that Drake was putting that stuff out.
yeah,
How
that
the
Drake
art,
put out
yeah.
100 gigs first. He kind of debuted it on Instagram on offense though, whatever. And then now Kendrick he released "Watch the Party Die" on
Yeah.
Instagram as well, along with stuff
With
like 616 in
616. Yeah.
LA and all that. But now we got J. Cole debuting Port Antonio on Instagram as well. Why the big three are just releasing on DSPs instead of like their actual
Yeah,
on,
they're on streaming services, on
on streaming
DSPs.
services before they release. Yeah.
So my thing was a month or two back. Universal did that deal with Meta with the music, so I think they getting the cut of it, but I don't. They getting the cut of the money because they getting. It's like going straight to consumer in a way, but they're getting more in their bread.
Yeah, they're literally cutting off the middleman.
Yeah. So I think it's that thing right there. Because Universal did the little deal. It's music. They promoting music more on Meta, Instagram, Facebook.
And
Because
remember,
you put music on your and
on
they
your
said
store.
and they were saying like even if you put the algorithm, if you put music on your post, it feeds the
Counts as a
algorithm more.
stream.
Yeah.
Remember, we was talking about that.
Not
actually,
counts as a stream, but like if you post it.
counts as a stream.
Yeah. I'm talking about let's say if you post it. I'm saying you will be in the algorithm more if you post a picture and put a song on there. They say that helps better.
It helps boost me in
Because
the
like
algorithm more.
first Instagram was pushing reels a lot, but now they pushing music because they pushing music on like your page, on your posts and stuff like that. Because of the deal they did with Universal.
So here's a point right here. All three of them are out of their major label deals and under licensing agreements. I think that's something that we really need to take note of. It's safe to assume that how these records have been released is conscious and purposeful.
I believe so.
And clocking my body's hip hop. Then your boy, he actually tweeted at your boy. Your boy,
Oh,
Rory
you talking
retweeted
about
it.
you talking about 99?
He said, music industry is at a pivotal crossroad. Layoffs, streaming inconsistencies, gamification of charts numbers, weird botched physical sales, DSP/artist revenue splits. If artists unionized together, they would gain the leverage they seek. In the meantime, I think we will see more of this. I think the thing is with this, is it now the battle that Vince Staples has been like fighting for? Like,
Bro, Vince been right.
no, he's been right.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm saying, but are we now getting to that fight as a collective now? Like, are we slowly actually getting there as a whole?
As a whole, I think we're slowly getting there. But the only thing is, what I think about is who else can do this. I think only the J. Coles, the Kendricks, the Travis Scotts, the Drakes can actually release this and actually make a profit. Because I don't any other little rapper can't do this.
No.
So
There'll be work.
That's the only thing that sucks to me. I don't think it could follow suit as a whole. Maybe
So do you think
the
that-
top percent.
So
1%?
So with this data, what can they do though? Because if they're all out of their major label deals, what can they do with this data? Obviously, they could use it of how to like profit off of it. But it's like, is this like a selfish gain thing? Is this to help others? Because it's like
It's to help
What is
them.
it? But it's like they have to be in not tandem, but they have to be working together. Because why are all three of them now doing this?
I think it's just inside information that we don't have. I think they have the information
No, but I'm saying, do you think that they're
together.
what's the
on
word?
it.
Yeah, they're in
Like
cahoots with each other.
it. Could be.
I
but
think there has to be some talking behind the scenes, like, yo, like, we need to get together and like start working on this.
see if every diss track was on this, and all three of them was putting out stuff on here simultaneously as it was going on, I would probably say they in cahoots. You know what I'm saying? Like if Euphoria was on Instagram,
Instead of the streaming platforms profiting mostly off of this.
because they did it on YouTube at first. Remember, everything was on YouTube, and then they got to DSPs. So if they all was
YouTube or
doing
Instagram?
it, to Instagram. If they all was doing this at the same time and it didn't go on DSPs and it all just stayed there and it was having all these crazy numbers and charting, then I'd say something. But I don't know. I don't think they're in cahoots. I think they just know some inside knowledge that we don't have. And I think they're just moving this way because it is something to it. I don't know what it is. I could speculate, but it's something to it.
I think there's something because I think Joe Budden, I don't know if he was joking about this or speculating about this necessarily. He was saying like, yo, Drake and Kendrick were on the phone before they dropped diss tracks to each other or something like that. While I don't take much merit into that,
Yeah.
maybe they were discussing something about this. Because it's like, why would you drop Taylor Made Freestyle on Instagram, which I get why he can put that on DSPs. But it's like, why did Kendrick put 616 in LA? Is it because you couldn't clear the
Clear
sample?
sample or something like that?
Or is it because there is some play to actually putting it on there first? And then after that, we got Watch the Party Die going on there. We got songs from 100 Gigs, hidden
DSPs in and on
streaming,
there, and
but not all of them are hitting.
and some coming out without, what he had one without
Different versions.
Yeah, different versions.
But also, not all of them are hitting DSPs
yeah,
either.
yeah. That's
So
true.
then, him releasing that music first, I also want to know what type of move did Drake really have in the background when he released 100 gigs, because it shortly got on DSPs like a few days later after that. Like not on the Friday, so it didn't really track all the numbers well. But I'm trying to find a way to articulate this. I wonder what damage Drake did to whatever either DSP or labels with not putting out 100 gigs on streaming. Because obviously his numbers would have been higher.
Yeah.
And Drake, he's a numbers guy. Like he's like top guy for numbers. Why wouldn't he put it on DSPs first? What move is Drake having? Because Drake
I
kind of
think
like,
it's something they working out behind the scenes. It's just something right now that
Do you
we'll
think
just
together?
over speculate. I don't think they're together. I actually don't, because it's no way I'm gonna talk to a guy and be like, yo, I'm gonna take the angle of like saying you're a pedophile, and I'm be okay with it. Just on that.
I don't think,
Even though
I don't think
money-
they're gonna take the specific angle. I think they're like, hey yo, you want to go there? Like, hey, I got something for you.
I don't
Like,
think
we
they
can
can
stop right now.
I don't know. At that point, nah. I don't
I-
have
I'm
a 10
speculating
foil.
on that.
I don't have a 10 foil dad hat.
I
on.
need a 10-4 do that.
Yeah, but overall, I think all three of them, and not just them, have knowledge of some things that's going on, especially with Meta and Universal.
And them not being in a major deal.
And then
To
I
me,
know-
that's the most telling
Facts,
thing.
because I think a lot of artists, like we're gonna discuss in the next topic, like we can go straight to consumer. Like we have more power. Like you don't really necessarily need the label, but the label will always make a way when you're gonna need them. They always figure out how their money to come back to them. Look at all the stuff they did, Napster, LimeWire, like everything. They made it come back to them. Even with streaming, they get the money off streaming. And then like the big labels buy all the little labels. They all up under this umbrella.
Monopolize 'em.
It's they always gonna find a way. Always. So I don't know, B. And I was actually watching this YouTube video. I need to finish it. I'm gonna send it to you. But it's from these two guys. But they actually went to the Instagram event and they was just talking about the YouTube event. And Mark Zuckerberg was there, and they was just talking about all the things that's gonna change with YouTube with the AI technology they add. I'm gonna send it to you for you to check it out. But I think it's some good knowledge there. But other than that, B, it's gonna be some stuff changing overall. That's what I believe. I don't know what it is gonna be, but it's gonna be something. Cause bro, we at the time of a change. We already went through our streaming era. It's coming out of that. Everything changes. No, I'm not saying streaming won't exist, B.
No,
But it's
I know
going.
that.
We're going through a change.
But I guess my thing is like, to me, streaming, it was kind of predictable because it's like, okay, we got something like Netflix where you can watch movies
Yeah.
that are all available on here. What if we get something like that for music though?
Right.
I guess my thing is, what is the next move that you go from streaming that you can monopolize or monetize like that? Because we can still buy albums digitally, we can still buy albums physically, and now we can stream it from the palm of our hand.
Make your
for
own radio,
subscription.
pretty much. Go straight to consumer on your website. Have your own streaming of your catalog.
I think it'll take a hit. We've talked about this before. It'll take a hit at first.
You're gonna lose some money,
Yeah.
but I'm just
I
saying.
guess my thing is, how profitable would it be? Because a kid is like, oh, I got to pay for this and I can only listen to their music versus I pay this monthly amount.
and I get all this music.
Yeah.
I understand, but it's gonna be a way. It's got to be a way that this the video right here that the artist is gonna. They want to get more of their profits,
bread,
bro,
yeah.
more of their money. I don't know. Like I said, they're gonna figure a way, and and the label's gonna figure a way how to get that. So I don't know. It's so hard sometimes. Make my head hurt trying to think about what could happen. What's the possibilities of, what can happen? Because I just don't know. We don't know.
There has to be a new way to stream.
It is.
There has to be a new way.
But I really do believe that when artists get about these deals, they will take more ways into making the money go straight to them.
Yeah.
I just don't know. Like me thinking of the radio, blah blah blah, streaming service on your iPad, on your website. I don't know if that can be a possibility because you also gonna. I feel like if artists take that approach, then websites, domains, I don't know. You go through Shopify, anybody will like. They're gonna start
Bandcamp,
taking
kind
bigger
of?
camps,
Oh.
like Bandcamp. They're gonna start taking bigger.
So you think that the labels might start buying Bandcamp and all that?
Yeah, because Bandcamp, Bandcamp, they mostly deal with a lot of independent artists, people like us that want to put out music. It's not many mainstream artists on Bandcamp. So let's say if they move over to that, what could happen? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just know this. It's 2025. We're going through election this year. It's time for a change of a generation. Something's gonna change with streaming because people are fighting back right now. It's gonna change, bro. Because look,
no, I'm not against that, but it's like
what
to me,
Like, I know. We like
this
what?
is the ultimate way to stream music for the consumer.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do you upgrade this to where the artist benefit, but also the consumer benefits as well?
B, remember when we went, bro? Was you quick to hop on streaming? You had all your allegedly illegal doubt. You would never, bro. I was like, I ain't paying for that. I ain't paying for that. Why would I pay for it? B, I'm telling you, something gonna change, bro. It always happened. People before they went, they left cassette, they left vinyl.
Those
always
formats make sense because you ain't putting a vinyl in no car. We have radio.
I'm just saying. That's different. When you at home, yeah, it's different. It's different with the generations. I'm saying things just gonna change. It's gonna change, B.
No, I'm with it. I'm just trying to see like to what? To what? It's like we're not gonna buy a whole new device just to play music.
I don't think that's gonna happen. I think it's gonna stay in our phones, stays on our laptops, stay in our computers, on TVs. But I think it's gonna be another way where the artist gonna get. I feel like the artist gonna have. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but I think the artist gonna have a heads up, like a one up on the labels.
What if artists create and develop
Even
their
though it's
own
gonna be hard.
apps? Huh?
I say even though it's gonna be hard. See, Kanye tried. Kanye made his own speaker, his own Bluetooth like whole
device.
media device.
I think the thing is, if this is what they can do, artists make their own apps, and if people want to listen to it for free, they can. But it's gonna be like Spotify. You can't just listen to any song. It'd be like a radio, kind of like you said, like Pandora. You put commercials and ads in there. That way, it can pay.
Yeah,
the
but
artists.
look, you know how artists, entertainers, they have deals with McDonald's. They got when will they start cutting deals with Meta? When will artists start cutting deals if they break from Universal? But Universal already got a deal with Meta. So look, you gotta understand. What if I go collab with Instagram and say I'm putting my whole catalog on here? But Universal already got a deal. See, you gotta understand. They be trying to get they're trying to get in front of all this.
No,
stuff.
I get it because they want a piece of the pie.
That's what I'm saying. So they already going into like one of the biggest. Come on, Meta is the biggest. Universal already tapped in with them. So let's say if the artist wanted to go that route and collaborating with Instagram, Facebook, and putting their catalog on there, because look, one thing from streaming, what else people on? They own Facebook. They have the most people. They own Instagram.
Twitter.
They own Twitter. They own social media. So if the artist went that way, but look, Universal already got to deal with them. They gonna have a cut on the music you put on there. It's just it's hard. It's hard, but I think it's gonna be a way where the artist's gonna get a ones up on them, but the label's gonna get around it, bro. They always do. They already freaking made a deal with Meta, bro. That's crazy. Did you know about that? The Meta and freaking Universal deal?
I've heard something about that, but I never fully looked into it.
Yes, bro. It's loose and Grange, man. And now his son is working with a competitor. Like, I could just get my competitor as my freaking child. B, it's too deep, bro. It's just too deep. It's too deep. It's too deep and it's scary, bro. It's scary. I don't know. It's scary, bro.
Hey. But
What?
I really don't have nothing else to say about the topic because I just don't know. It's just a lot of speculation. I got to put the tinfoil do-rag on.
Yeah.
What is it? Meta and Universal
Yes, bro.
Music Group announced expanded global agreement. Oh, God.
B, What's Up app, all that. Like,
Horizon, Threads, WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, songwriters across.
bro,
oh my God.
hey, bro, they seeing what it's trying to.
They trying to catch on before, I know, and they're trying to be like,
They trying to
gotta
get
make
ahead.
them a good deal.
They trying to get ahead of all this stuff, bro. Don't be surprised if you see.
Hey, artists, y'all better watch out. Y'all better start looking at them numbers, the analytics. Y'all better start looking at what markets work best for y'all. That's all I can say.
Whew, bro, it's scary, bro. That's all I'm gonna say, B.
I agree.
I'm gonna shut up for they cut our cord. We don't even know nothing. We just speculating.
Hey, camera about to shut off anytime now.
Man, shout out to Beyond Beats and Culture.